American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Craving a taste of authentic Mexico right here in town? Head over to Casa 13. Dive into a variety of salsas, from zesty and mild to bold and spicy. Order to go and settle in for all your Leopard action at home. And don't forget the drinks. Or come in and catch the Friday night football games live and curb your hunger. Late night watching Leopard football? Let us cook breakfast for you. Now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays. Come see us at 110 Southeast 4th Street. Go Leopards!
Cody Klingman and everybody at Klingman Incorporated want to send out best wishes to the Lindsay Leopard football team. Klingman Incorporated is always proud to support Lindsay school activities. So here's to a winning football season from everyone at Klingman Incorporated.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay! For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Schirach with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come to our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards.
Tonight's broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Football brought to you in part by the Super C-Mart, your hometown grocery store, offering everything you need to feed the family, including fresh produce and choice meats. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopard Football team from your fans at the Super C-Mart.
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our Leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
Hughes Heat and Air is a family-owned business that serves Lindsay and surrounding areas. Hughes Heat and Air provides service for residential and commercial jobs, including simple repairs and new installations. Hugh and his crew take pride in providing professional, efficient, and reliable work at affordable rates. For your next heat and air project, give Hugh a call at 1-405-756-6399. Good luck, Lindsay.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
James Supplies has been serving the Lindsay community since 1946. We're your home for all your welding, cutting, and compressed gas needs. We offer name brands such as Lincoln, Miller, Victor, Hypertherm, and DeWalt. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5 here in Lindsay. We're located at 206 East Cherokee. James Supplies is happy to support our 2024 Lindsay Leopard football team. It's time for our coaches and players' sweat and hard work to pay off. We hope the Leopards have a great season filled with first downs, touchdowns, tackles, and tradition. Join us in cheering the Leopards on this year. Go Leopards!
T&W Tire is a family-owned, full-service commercial tire company. As a leader in auto repair, T&W is more than just tires. Our highly qualified mechanics can get you back on the road no matter what you drive. We also specialize in serving the tire needs of commercial fleets, oil and gas, construction equipment, and a variety of industrial applications. So for your automotive needs, look no further than T&W Tire, located at 410 Southeast 4th in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or look up one of our many locations on tnwtire.com.
Well, hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Burford Field here on the campus of Lindsay High School as we get set for Week 9 of the high school football season. The Lindsay Leopards back at home to take on the Indians of Little Axe. My name is Greg Peary. Thanks for joining us here for this edition of live coverage of Leopard football, brought to you by the American Exchange Bank here in Lindsay. And sitting alongside my partner, Andrew Lyon. Andrew, a beautiful night again for football tonight.
It is indeed. Glad to be back at Burford Field.
Oh, nice to be back home. We get to be home a couple of weeks here.
Yes, sir.
But I tell you, since the last thing we heard right there before we came on the air, talk about Teleturkey coming up.
It's that time
it's
again.
It's that time of year, I tell you. So make sure you go check it out on November 4th through the 20th. You got a chance to win yourself a big old turkey for the holidays. And I'm not talking about Kevin. I'm talking about a real live turkey. But honestly, in all the years that I've worked with KBLP and the time I spent working full-time down at the station, this was always the funnest time of year.
Yep.
The teleturkey and the phone calls and the talking to people. And you can go online and register for that. I think it's is it the KBLPradio.com. I thought I had it wrote down, but maybe I did not.
KBLPradio.com.
And you can go out there and sign up for that and have a chance to win a turkey coming up for the holidays, courtesy of KBLP Radio and, of course, all of our sponsors for Teleturkey. So we got that out of the way.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk a little football.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's talk. First of all, just quickly, again, Little Axe tonight. Little Axe comes in 3-5. The Leopards coming in 5-3. Little Axe picked up their first district win last week over Marietta, 29-20, the score of that game. But really, probably the fun thing we want to talk about is the game last week. The Leopards walk away with an exciting win, 21-17 over Crossings up there. And as I visited with Coach Embry for the coaches show right before the broadcast, and we talked about that game getting into the fourth quarter. Mm-hmm. You're midway through the fourth quarter. You're down by 9 points, and I even told Coach that you and I had almost conceded the fact that there was no way we're going to pull off this win, and all of a sudden you get a snap over the head of the quarterback, Crew Flood runs it in, and from there the Leopards just finished out 3.5 minutes of very exciting football to pull off a 21-17 win.
It definitely was. I hate to admit that I had all but lost hope in that game. I wasn't trying to sell the kids short, but just the way the game had gone. Look, Crossings had played really good defense all night. A lot of the things that we have been doing well, they were defending well. So not getting a lot of offensive production there. We worked our way down. And, we got stopped there on about the 10 going in, 15 going in with not much time left. And that just takes all the wind out of your sails. And then I think I made the comment that we're going to have to manufacture something really quick, and then it wasn't 15 seconds later that
we did.
Well, they manufactured it for us. Yeah. But so earlier on in the game, they had gotten a pick six to score and go ahead, and so we gave them one. They gave us one back, and then we had to go the length of the field nearly and earn that last one. So it was a good win, an exciting one, and I know I was throwing papers and making all kinds of racket, but it was fun.
We were yelling on the air the whole bit. But here's some info that I didn't know, and as I talked with Coach Embry in the coaches show, and this is how things work out. That long drive where we drove all the way down the field and get down to the 15, he admitted it. He talked about actually considered using his 3 timeouts during that drive because he had said all night long everything was hard, everything was slow, it was taking a lot of time, and he felt like that if we were going to score on that drive, we were going to have all the time we could have, and he nearly used his timeouts during our offensive drive. Chose not to, which worked perfectly in our favor because then we had all 3 of them to be able to get the 3 and out against Crossings, forced him to punt it back to us with just 2.5 to go in the game. And then, of course, you got to talk about the 48-yard strike, Cameron to Riker McCulley that set up that final score. Riker had dropped a pass earlier in the game. The passing game really hadn't been there all night. And then all of a sudden you throw that one, and it's a dime. He put it on the money, and McCulley hauls it in, and that was really the play of the game.
It was, and a difficult throw, too. Cameron rolling out to the left and have to turn the body. and gun it down the sideline like that and connecting with Riker. That was so huge. I know it was huge for that young man's confidence, and then he followed that up with the little touchdown pass there just a few plays later.
And then capped it off, getting the interception. Crossings gets it back after we kick off to him.
He did. That was Riker, wasn't it?
Riker gets the interception that literally put the end of the game. So McCulley should have definitely got a game ball. I mean, he had a whale of a game. But, again, the Leopards, a big win, and really the biggest part of that win was that secured us a third-place finish in district at least. And probably will be where we finish up. But that's really big when you start talking about going into the playoffs 2 weeks from tonight, where you'll go. Of course, there's all kinds of things we even talked about during the coaches show. That district, we're going up against Millwood. You got Millwood, Jones, Perry, and OCS in the top 4 spots, but Chisholm's right behind them. And Chisholm's been in the top 10. Perry, Jones, and OCS are all in the top 10, but Millwood, who is number 2 right behind Washington, Millwood lost their quarterback last week.
That's the rumor.
And so, that means Millwood's maybe not quite the powerhouse they were a week ago. So who knows what could happen these last couple of weeks. There's some big games tonight. We'll keep up with those scores coming up at halftime. But, yeah, it's maybe a little more undecided of where the Leopards may actually go this week in playoffs.
For sure, and it looks like the guys we're going to be going against, whether we're 1, 2, 3, or 4, coming out of our district, they're going to be tough draws.
Absolutely.
So we're going to have to be prepared for that. It seems like we've gotten most of our guys back healthy for now. We'll probably talk a little bit more about that later. We had got Gibby back last week, and I wanted to mention, since we were talking about last week, that Gibby had a really good game.
He did.
Excuse me, Keegan Gibson, affectionately known as Gibby by about everybody. So, but he had a really good game in his first game back, and I talked to him in the locker room earlier, and he's raring to go.
Well, just some final numbers from that Crossings game last week, so we kind of put a final wrap-up on that. Dutton Taylor led the Leopards rushing. He ended up with 20 carries and 111 yards on the night. 21 carries and 67 yards for Crew Flood. The Leopards with 197 yards on the ground, and get this, 51 rushing plays.
Wow.
That's probably almost double the number of rushing plays we've had in any other game this season.
Yeah, we went basically one-dimensional for that most of that second half, just run.
Yeah, and Coach brought that up. He said he felt like that really probably what changed there at the end of the game, that very last series when Crossings ended up with the snap over the the quarterback's head, new center. And he felt like Keegan Gibson was the reason for that, is he had actually just whipped up on their center all night long, and they decided, okay, we're going to put a different center in the game and try to get some fresh legs in there. And the first thing he does is give us a touchdown. So Cameron ends up the night 8 of 18 passing for 87 yards. He did have the 1 3-yard touchdown pass to Riker McCulley. He did also throw 1 interception. It was a big one. It was a pick 6 there to start the second half. But the Leopards do come away with the win. And, again, more importantly, that third place, guaranteed third place there in the district going into the playoffs. So I tell you what, before we do any more pregame here, let's take a quick timeout. We'll go over to JD and hear some words from our sponsors. We'll be back to cover more of your American Exchange Bank pregame show from Burford Field right after this on KBLP Live.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Are you caring for an aging parent or other loved one at home? It's important to know you're not alone. Hi, this is Connie Upton with Abiding Home Health. The people we serve have a variety of needs, of acute illnesses to individuals who require health care assistance to live independently at home. Our goal is to make a difference in the short and long-term care of each patient. For more information, visit us online at abidinghomehealth.com. Abiding Home Health, creating personal, positive changes and transformations.
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We're located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
Tonight's football broadcast is brought to you in part by the City of Lindsay, proud supporters of Lindsay Leopard football and all student endeavors at Lindsay Public Schools. Keep up with local information and events at cityoflindsay.com, which now offers easy online bill pay. Good luck to the Leopards this football season from the City of Lindsay.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
Hey friends, Danny Daniels here. I wanted to take a moment and let you know about a very helpful service that I provide for you and your family in our community. I own and operate Danny Daniels Pest Services, and I would like to ask you to call me the next time you have a need or desire for effective, safe, and affordable pest services. If you have spiders, roaches, ants, fleas, ticks, scorpions, crickets, whatever, I can help. Give me a call at 405-428-3833. That's 405-428-3833. I'd be glad to help.
Football season is here, and that means it's time to show off that school spirit with team apparel from Design It Screen Printing and Embroidery at 304 South Main in Lindsay. Design It can get you all geared up with t-shirts and caps, team uniforms, and also offers custom embroidery and screen printing. Stop by Design It at 304 South Main in Lindsay or call 405-756-3635. Go Leopards from all your fans at Design It in Lindsay.
Hey Leopard fans, this is Nick Johnson from First Baptist Church Lindsay. At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We would like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:50, and then we have Bible studies for children, youth, and adults starting at 6:30. First Baptist Church is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all of our student athletes a successful season. From all of us at First Baptist Church Lindsay, go Leopards!
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
Hey there, this is Trace Adams with Hassler Hot Oil Service. We are family owned and operated with over 25 years experience. I am a 4th generation Lindsay Leopard, and we proudly support Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes athletically and academically in all their endeavors. Call my dad, Greg Adams, at 405-756-6075 for all of your hot oiler needs. Again, that's 405-756-6075. Go Lindsay!
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
Hey, welcome back to Burford Field and live coverage of Leopard football here on KBLP Live. My name is Greg Fury alongside Andrew Lyon, J.D. Scruggs running the live stream for us. We've got Kevin Scruggs and Eric Bearden up top running the camera for us. And we'll talk a little bit about some of the starting lineups, or what we expect at least for the starting lineups tonight. And we'll start with Little Axe quickly. And as we visited with Coach Emery during the coaches show, that these guys have got some talent. They've got some speed. They're big up front. This is a little like team. You look at the fact they're only 3-5, but they've got some pieces.
They do.
So start with their quarterback. Number 15 is Esteban Calderon, and he's a 5'11", 180-pound junior. I think their primary running back is number 1, Rebel Dewiron. He's a 6'1", 175-pound sophomore. I think I saw Jordan McGuire, number 11, back there, some film as well. He's a 5'5", 170-pound sophomore. They typically go with 4 wideouts. Landon Roberts is number 2. He's a 5'8", 165-pound junior. Number 5 is Rocky Lyons. He's a 6'160-pound junior. Also number 14, Jaden Sampson. He's a 6'2", 160-pound junior. And then we'll also see number 20. That is Jordan Poe. He's a 6'2", 220-pound senior. Up front, again, these guys are big. And right in the middle is Jacob Davis. He's a 6'2", 225-pound junior. He is number 71. Number 73 is Cashin Owens, 6'4", 275, and just a sophomore. Number 75 is Mike Cahega. Cahega is a 6'4", 315-pound junior. And then over on the right side at guard, number 52, David Hensley, 5'9", 185-pound sophomore. And number 55 is Prince Mahoney, 6'2", 220-pound sophomore. The head coach for the Indians is Billy Sexton, defensive coordinator Cole Service, offensive coordinator is Alex Roughface, and assistant coaches Nick Storm, Cameron Gregory, and Chaz Ryden. For the Lindsay Leopards tonight, this is the projected starting lineup, and we'll start off on the offensive side of the ball and start with the skill positions, and that quarterback will be number 3, Isaac Cameron, a 6'1", 178-pound sophomore. At running back, number 16, Crew Flood, 5'11", 160-pound freshman. At the wideouts, number 2, Dutton Taylor, a 6', 190-pound junior. Number 12 is Will Lawrence, 5'11", 190-pound sophomore. Number 21 is Melvin McDonald. He gets the start at wideout tonight. He's a 6'3", 172-pound senior. And number 22, Riker McCauley, a 5'9", 141-pound freshman. Up front, the center of that offensive line is number 66, Maxon Simonton, a 5'11", 180-pound junior. Over on the left side at guard, number 77, Dennis DeGaring. He's a 6'4", 290-pound junior. At left tackle, number 75, Caleb Snow, 6'1", 240-pound junior. On the right side, number 50 is Kaven Hunter. He's a 6'2", 205-pound sophomore. He gets the start at, he is a 5'11", 190-pound junior. At right tackle. At right guard, getting the start tonight, number 54, Scott Jones. We get Jones back this week. He is a 6'2", 205-pound sophomore. Move over to the defensive side of the ball, and the 3 guys up front on that 3-4 defense. Right in the middle will be number 53, Keegan Gibson. We'll call him Gibby all night. He is a 6'1", 210-pound junior. Over on the left side is number 8, Gus Torres, 6'3", 250-pound junior. Caleb Snow also anchors the right side of that defensive line. At the linebackers on the inside, number 2, Dutton Taylor, and number 6, Tug Fott. Fott is a 6'2", 220-pound junior. We'll see Fott come in at wide receiver a lot tonight as well on the offensive side of the ball. On the outside linebackers, Melvin McDonald, we've already mentioned, along with Crew Flood, the other outside linebacker out there. On the secondary, we'll go back to the corner positions. Number 3, Isaac Cameron, and number 5, Aiden Beck. Beck, a 6'1", 180-pound junior. And then the safeties are Riker McCauley and a number 4, Eli Curry. Curry, a 5'11", 140-pound sophomore. The head coach for the Leopards is Sam Embry. He's assisted by Stephen Merrill, Braxton Turner, Matt Lane, Caleb Hall, Jackson Stephen, Tyler Sharp, and student assistant Ty Ferguson. Again, the Leopards are 5-3 coming into the contest tonight. So coin toss. Looks like Little Axe will be receiving. Did we see who actually won the toss? Or
Little Axe won the toss, elected to receive.
So they're wanting the ball to start.
You bet.
Well, Greg Peary and Andrew Lyon here on the call for you tonight, and glad that you have joined us here for this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard football on KBLP Live.
Here we go.
Dotson has it teed up for the Leopards. It is a short kick, and will take a bounce at the 45 and be covered there by one of the upbacks. That was number 11, Jordan McGuire, that covered that one up. So the Indians take over 1st and 10. They're on 35-yard line.
We'll see if this Leopard defense can come out swinging hard. I know at times when I was a youngster, we didn't play good games against Little Axe. Let's hope that they got better heads than we did.
There you go. They'll start with a two-back set from the shotgun. They got twins left, single receiver right. Calderon from the shotgun. And they'll hand it off to Duiron. He's looking for room over the right side, and he's not going to find it. They will gain tackle him for, I think, maybe even a 1-yard loss. They're actually going to give him forward progress back to the 35. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 10.
And that was Crew Flood with the first tackle of the night for the Leopards. A young man that has done quite a lot of tackling.
Absolutely has. Leads the Leopards in tackling. They will send Jaden Sampson wide right. They'll stay with that two-back set either side of Calderon from the shotgun. 2nd down 10 for Little Axe. High snap. Calderon keeps it himself over the left tackle, and he'll push forward to the 40 and give him a 3rd and manageable here at 3rd and 5. So 3rd down 5 for Little Axe. Opening drive of the ball game. This time they are going to send the Rocky Lions wide right. Landon Roberts will go left. Two tight end look with a single back this time. They go the hard count, and the Leopards are going to jump, and they're going to give the Indians a 1st down by penalty there. Move the ball to the 45-yard line.
Well, we hate to give them any there. But we're just going to have to keep playing defense. I think the Leopards are playing fairly tough. You know, their Indians are going to come out swinging pretty hard, giving us everything they got, and they do have size up front.
They do.
So we're just running the 3-man defensive front, and we're there's a physics problem up there. But
3 on 5?
Yeah.
Again, they're going to go with two tight ends, a wide receiver either side, single back set for Calderon from the shotgun. And Calderon keeps it himself, and he's not. No, he got hit in the backfield, got away, though. Look out. He gets still sacked behind the line of scrimmage. Was that?
And it was Keegan Gibson with the first contact there, just couldn't quite hang on to him, and then Crew Flood coming in to clean it up.
So loss of 2 back to the 43-yard line. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 12 now.
Correction, that was Isaac Cameron doing the cleanup there.
But Gibson from that nose tackle was in the backfield on that quarterback. That shows you how quick he is coming right over that center. Now they'll go twins either side with a single back set. And handoff right up the middle, and the Leopards all over it. Might have got a yard to the 44. Poe on the carry.
Sorry. Looked like there was Melvin McDonald coming up off the bottom of that pile. And McDonald has done well since he's moved in from the corner position into that outside linebacker position. Not that he did a bad job out there, but he's been in on a lot of action in the last few games. I like him in that spot.
Uses that quickness really on that edge out there to help seal that off. This time Roberts is going to split, looks like wide right. And just as soon as I say that, we're going to get a timeout called by Little Axe. 8:48 left in the first quarter. We're scoreless, but Little Axe has a 3rd and 11 coming up when we come back after this timeout. This is live coverage of Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
Jake Shortstop offers gas, snacks, ice cream, pizza, subs, wings, and the coldest drinks in town. Everyone at Jake Shortstop says good luck to the Lindsay Leopards this football season.
For all your repurposed furniture and other treasure needs, check out Junkin' with Janet's booth at Backroads Boutique on Main Street in Lindsay. Mr. and Mrs. J would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards a great football season. Go Leopards!
If you find yourself in Chickasha, Oklahoma, stop by Legends Pub House and Venue for lunch or supper. Legends also brings you some of the best concerts around. Everyone at Legends would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards good luck this football season. Go Leopards!
3rd and 11 for Little Axe coming out of the timeout, and we've got flags, and we're going to have a false start called on Little Axe. So that made that 3rd down even more difficult because that's going to move the ball back to the 39-yard line. We might get a 3rd and 16 now. They'll stay with Twins left. In fact, they'll go Twins right, in fact. Calderon. The Leopards show pressure. And they bring it. They brought everybody, and they're going to get Calderon for a big loss inside the 30. 5 orange jerseys back there on Calderon, and he's going to lose all the way back to the 29-yard line.
Crew Flood, Eli Curry, and Tug Fott on that pressure there. Looks like it was Crew that actually did the tackling there, but he didn't have much of a chance. Good pressure.
Lost 10 yards on that, so it's 4th and 26. Obvious punting situation here. And, nearly blocked as Fott got in the backfield. And, the Leopards muffed the punt, and it's going to be recovered by Little Axe.
Oh, no. Well,
the problem was Curry was blocking and didn't realize the ball was right behind him. He thought he was going to have it there, but not a good deal there for the Leopards as the Little Axe gets the ball right back and now on the Leopard side of the 50 at the 46-yard line.
Well, Dutton was just trying to be aggressive there and grab that ball and get some quick yards, but did not secure it. And that is unfortunate. So Little Axe with the ball right back.
So at the Leopard 46, Little Axe with a 1st and 10. High snap. Handed off in the backfield, and that is the number 1 Iron, and he'll get a couple of tough yards as he gets across the 45 to the 44-yard line.
That was Crew Flood again. There was about 4 Leopards that got hands on the running back there and just couldn't drag him down. We might need to grab a hold a little tighter.
Twins left. They'll go single receiver right, and they'll run a slot to the right this time with a single back to the right of Calderon from the shotgun. 2nd down 8 from the Leopard 44. And the backfield Iron, and he will get dropped. Actually, it looks like they're going to mark him with a loss back to the 46. He's going to go back to the original line of scrimmage and bring up a 3rd down and 10.
That was Keegan Gibson with the tackle that time. And he's been in there messing things up so far nearly every play.
Every play.
Not bad for a guy with a torn labrum.
Torn labrum, exactly. Playing through the pain. Jaden Sampson split right. Wing back either side. And Leopards again look some pressure right up the middle, and they'll bring it. Calderon looking around the edge on that side. And Dutton Taylor absolutely lit him up just as he turned upfield. And they'll spot the ball back at the 44. But it's going to bring up a 4th down and 8. And it looks like Little Axe is going to be back to punt again.
I bet we're a little more careful with it this time.
I bet you're right. Calderon, the quarterback, is punting the ball, so that always gives you a little concern when you could be a fake, but he does punt this one away and gets off a line drive punt, and Taylor just lets it go into the end zone. So the Leopards will get it at the 20. So 6:05 left to go in the first quarter as Little Axe had the ball nearly 6 minutes of that first quarter.
Yeah, they ate up a little clock, ate up some field, didn't do a bad job there. We'll see if we can fire up that Leopard O and get on down to that end zone.
McCulley is going to split wide right. We're going to go with 4 receivers to the left and an empty backfield for Isaac Cameron. 1st and 10, Leopards are on 20. Wide receiver screen. Fought in the backfield. They're going with the double. McCulley nearly picked off. That's a great job from McCulley. Ball was underthrown. And I think that is number 2. And can't see now the number yet.
Sideways to me.
Yeah, till he turns where I can see that number on the back.
Number 2, yeah.
That is number 2, Landon Roberts, who nearly came up with a pick right there. But the Leopards pull out the trick play to start with, and if they could have got it far enough downfield, McCauley would have had a touchdown out of that
for sure.
one.
He just just lofted it up there, floated it out there, and let that defender get up underneath it.
Beck checks into the ball game, brings the play in. 2 tight ends, a slot. Now Beck splits wide right. Give it to Taylor. Jet sweep going right. Cuts it upfield, and he'll get to the 25-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5.
That looked like Jaden Sampson, number 14, for Little Axe, making the stop.
Again, Leopards are going to go with the 2 tight ends. Flood the only setback, a wide receiver either side. Flood cuts it up over that left side. He's at the 30, 35. He got a block, and he's gone sideline at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20. A foot race at the 10. He'll be dragged down at the 5-yard line. Dewiron finally tracks him down, but not till he gets all the way down to the Little Axe 5.
Well, that was a heck of a job by Dewiron actually closing the gap on him. He started out about 10 yards behind and made up some ground.
That was only a 70-yard run by Mr. Taylor, or Mr. Flood, excuse me.
I bet he can live with it.
I bet he'll be all right with that. 1 carry and 70 yards. Again, Flood in the backfield along with Taylor. Taylor over the right side will stand up into the end zone. Touchdown, Leopards. On a 5-yard touchdown run from Dutton Taylor, and the Leopards waste no time. In fact, used up, just a little over 2 minutes. 4 plays, 80 yards.
Well, that's the way, truthfully, that's the way we hoped this game would go.
Yep.
Not to take anything away from Little Axe, but, we expect to control this game start to finish. So we'll see if the Leopards can do that.
Maverick Dodson with the extra point try, hits a line drive right into the line. It's no good. But with 4:44 left in the first, it's 6-0 Leopards. We'll take a timeout. We're back with more live coverage of Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word, spoken in love, and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
Will Lawrence will tee it up for the Leopards to kick this one away. Line drive headed in the direction of Calderon at the 20. Gets to the 25 and gets wrapped up as it crosses the 30.
Crew Flood on the tackle again.
There seems to be a common theme with that. Crew Flood on the tackle is, we could just put that on repeat a bunch.
Well, and I bet you if we went back and looked on kickoffs, it's him almost every single time.
So Little Axe takes over 1st and 10 to their own 33-yard line. And actually, we'll call it the 33. Dewiron in the backfield with Calderon. Bunch receiver trips to the right. Single receiver left. As Calderon works from the shotgun. Give it to Dewiron, looking for something over this side. Follows his blockers, now reverses his field, goes back to the left. And after all of that, might have gained a couple of yards to the 35.
Eventually brought down by Gus Torres, their number 8. But on this side, looked like Scott Jones really sealed that edge, made them have to reverse field. That was a good job. Glad to have Scott back.
No kidding. Iron stays in the backfield to running back. They'll stay with that trips stacked up to the right, single receiver left as Calderon works again from the shotgun. 2nd and 8, their own 35. Iron right up the middle this time, and again gets stood up right in the hole. And I think it was Dutton Taylor.
It was indeed.
No gain on the play for Iron, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 8 for the Indians. Their own 35 with 3:40 left to go here. And Iron's slow to get up. The officials have called a timeout for that, although he does get up and walk off. I'd probably be slow to get up, too, if I'd met Taylor like he did.
Listen, Dutton hits hard, man. There's no doubt about it. He and Crew Flood both hit hard. Last week, Gibby was hitting so hard, he laid 2 guys out in one play. These Leopard defenders are really coming along.
Twins either side for Calderon from the shotgun. Brings a man in motion left to right. Back to pass. Calderon looking right. Throws deep down the right sideline. And they're going to get a flag on that one as they're going to get to Beck for pass interference there. I think if Beck would have turned around and looked for the ball, he might have got away with that.
That's it. If he had just looked back and like he was making a play on the ball, he'd have been just fine. But if you get right in their face, they're going to get you most of the time. He wasn't handsy. He had his hands up. They just really got tangled up.
Just face guarded him and ran into him. Ball underthrown didn't help at all. But moves the ball to the 50-yard line, and that's the second time Little Axe has gotten a first down. In fact, the only 2 first downs they've gotten have been through the 2 penalties on the Leopards and the muff punt.
Yeah, we're feeling benevolent tonight.
There you go. 1st and 10, Little Axe at midfield. Man in motion left to right. Back to pass again for Calderon. Pressure. Gets away initially. Gets around that left side. And he'll get run out of bounds at the Leopard 45-yard line. He will scramble for 5 to bring up a 2nd down and 5.
Thought I saw a flag down back here on about the 40.
Yeah. It looks like he's
in the area of a hole. I would suspect it was an early flag.
So all that running for Calderon is for naught. We're going to get an illegal shift.
Oh, illegal shift.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that'll move the ball back to the 45-yard line and bring up a 1st down and 15 now for Little Axe. .310 left to go here in the first quarter. 6-0 Leopards on top. Twins left, Twins either side. Calderon actually has Jordan Poe in the backfield. He's back to pass, gets pressured, rolls to his right, looking upfield. Now he's just going to tuck it and run, and he's going to get some yardage. Look out, he's at the 40, runs over a tackler, and then finally gets run out of bounds. The 36-yard line, but I tell you what, and I mentioned – they are big and they are strong, and they've got some wheels on those skill positions back there.
That was a tough run right there. He ran smooth over the cornerback over on the far side. Looked like it was Melvin McDonald that finally finished that off.
Needed 15. He got 19 to the Leopard 36, 1st and 10. They'll go back to those Twins either side. Man in motion left to right is Roberts. They'll throw it to Roberts out in the flat, makes the catch, but immediately tackled. He'll get maybe a yard. And one side marks him at the 35. The other side marks him at the 34. Give him 2 on the reception. Bring up a 2nd down and 8. Poe stands in at the running back. They'll stay with the 4 wide, 2 either side. Let's call her on again in the shotgun. Leopards rush 4, give him some pressure in the back, throws it up for grabs. Intercepted! If he could have kept his feet there, it might have helped, but that is Eli Curry. Number 4 comes away with the reception, but he fell down at the 2-yard line, so Leopards get it back. But, man, now you've got 98 yards to go and you're backed up in the shadow of your own goalpost.
Yeah, that might have been one of those situations where it's better just to knock it down. But nevertheless, we have the ball back.
Went 80 yards in 4 plays last time. Let's see what we do here. 2-back set with Flood and Taylor. Twins, one either side. And Taylor looking around that right side, gets run out of bounds, and there's flags on the edge, which usually will mean a hold. We'll double check it here. Which half the distance to the goal doesn't hurt you horribly because you were already at the 2. So you go to the 1 maybe. Oh, they're marking it off against Little Axe. And I'm not real sure what that signal is. But whatever it is, it's a 10-yard penalty, move it out to the 20-yard line. And it's 1st and 10 Leopards. They're on 20 now. Lawrence is split left. And play clock down to 30. Still plenty of times here. They'll go back to the single wide receiver, 2-back set. Oh, snap goes through the hands of Cameron. He's just going to have to make something happen. He gets to the 15 and then out of bounds. He'll actually get positive yardage out of that after he had to pick that one up. It went right between his legs. And he gets 3 yards to the 23-yard line. 2nd down 7 for the Leopards.
Pretty good job there, just getting 3 with his legs there. He had a host of white shirts coming at him and got around the edge just enough to get positive yardage.
Back to this 2 tight end look, single wide receiver left, 2-back set. Cameron's quarterback keeper right up the middle, and he'll get across the 25, pushes the pile forward. And I think they're going to give him the 27-yard line for 4 yards. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 3.
And that was Poe making the stop there for Little Axe. And it was another not very good snap there. He bobbled that snap, so I don't know if that was the intended play call or not.
Actually mark it at the 28. Brings up a 3rd down and 2. Stay with that 2-back set, single wide receiver right. Another high snap. Taylor bounces it out to the side, and we got a flag in the backfield. And Taylor may take this one all the way to the house. Nope, gets shoved out of bounds at midfield, but hang on, this one's probably coming back. And everybody's headed back this way. That's a nice 25-yard run or more from Taylor that's going to get called back here, probably on a holding call.
Well, it's a good thing he didn't make it all the way to the end zone.
Yes, get that touchdown taken off the board.
Yep.
And it is a hold on the Leopards, so they'll mark the ball all the way back to, and it looks like they'll put it at the 17-yard line. So call it 3rd and 13 now from the 17-yard line. They'll go twins right, single receiver left. Single back set for Cameron. From the shotgun. They try the hard count. Doesn't get any movement on the line. Play clock down to 8. Flood moves to the left side of Cameron in the shotgun. Give it to Flood, bounces it right over that left side, and he doesn't go much of anywhere. They get to maybe the 22-yard line. That would be a nice 5-yard run on 1st down, but when you're facing 3rd and 13, It's now 4th and 8. Cameron back in punt formation. Stands right at his 10. Little Axe trying to sub here. Their D-back is not very deep. He's standing at the Leopard 40. Almost like they don't trust the fact that Cameron's going to punt this ball. Well, he was pretty close. It's going to hit just at the 40. He'll take a Leopard bounce. And it'll roll to the Little Axe 48. So Little Axe gets great field position off of a possession that the Leopards would really like to have back. That one was not pretty at all. 8 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. And Little Axe with a 1st and 10, their own 48. Probably have time for one play here before the end of the quarter, but Leopards first possession, they got it their own 20, and then they covered it in just 4 plays. Of course, they had a 70-yard run in there from Crew Flood on that one, but that possession wasn't real pretty.
No, and like I mentioned earlier, in games like these, it's sometimes the discipline and the execution suffers, and that last possession was a little rough.
Scalderon goes back to a 2-back set. Twins left, single receiver right. Calls for it, keeps it himself right up the left side, and he'll get across the 50. And he'll be in Leopard territory at the 46-yard line. Again, one side judge marks it at the 46, and the other one marks it at the 47. I think ultimately they decide on the 46. It'll be a 6-yard run for Calderon, but that'll be the final play of this first quarter. It's 6-0 Leopards. We'll take a timeout. We're back with more live coverage of Leopard football here on KBLP Live, presented by the American Exchange Bank in Lindsay.
The Board of Directors, physicians, and employees of the Lindsay Municipal Hospital would like to take this time to recognize the Lindsay High School football team, the coaches, and players. Good luck, Leopards, from your fans at the Lindsay Municipal Hospital. And remember, if a medical emergency arises, call or visit the Lindsay Municipal Hospital, another Leopard supporter.
Dr. Mike Beckman and all of his staff at 301 South Main Street in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay High School football team good luck this season. To schedule your next eye exam, call Dr. Beckman's office at 405-756-4414. Operating hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 8:30 to noon on Friday. Call 405-756-4414 or stop by at 301 South Main in Lindsay. Go Leopards from everybody at Dr. Mike Beckman's office.
We'll get the second quarter underway. Little Axe with the ball at the Leopard 46-yard line. They've got a 2nd down and 4. Wide receiver either side, single back with a slot to the right. Man in motion is Roberts. Gets into the backfield, goes back out to the right. Back to pass Calderon. Pressure comes, rolls up, and he'll get rolled up on.
Good pressure by the Leopards there.
All the way back to the Little Axe 46-yard line. That's a loss of 8 on the play for Calderon. It's the 3rd time he's been sacked tonight.
And that was Caven Hunter making the stop there for the Leopards that time.
Bring up a 3rd down and 12. Big 3rd down stop right here for this Leopard defense so they can get that ball back to the offense. Play clock's down to 5. They're trying to hurry. Twins either side. Roberts goes motion left to right. Back to pass Calderon. Gets more pressure. Throws it deep. He's got a man. Made the adjustment, but dropped it.
Out of bounds, he said.
So nice job of correcting to that throw, and Calderon's got an arm on him.
He does.
But it's going to stop the clock with 11:09 left here. And to bring up a 4th down and 12 for Little Axe, their own 46. Calderon back into punt formation. Taylor goes back for the Leopards. And again, Fought gets into the backfield. This one goes off the side of the foot of Calderon, takes a Leopard bounce, and it'll finally die at the 34-yard line. So Leopards take over with exactly 11 minutes left to go here in the first half. They lead 6-0. and start their own 34.
Well, let's see if the Leopard offense can put a drive together this time. A little bit better execution and maybe a few less penalties.
McCulley and Lawrence are going to split left, and then McCulley says, no, I'm going to come back over here with Taylor and Fott. Flood in the backfield. Cameron from the shotgun. First and 10 Leopards, their own 34. Back to pass. The bubble screen out for Taylor, and he can't come up with it. Right through his hands. And we'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 for the Leopards. White having a discussion there with McCulley, and he's sending McCulley to the sideline for something. And that'll bring Aiden Beck in for him. I'm not sure what the...
I don't know either. Something to do with equipment, maybe?
I don't know.
Unusual to send a player off.
Yeah. Give it to Flood right up the middle, and some tough yards. The ball was loose. Was he down? Yeah, the official says he was down. The official on this side was pointing that he was down. But apparently he got overridden. They're going to give it to Little Axe.
I'm looking at the replay, and unfortunately I think that's the right call. He didn't appear to be down.
So Leopards have given it away again. Muffed a punt earlier. That time they fumbled on 2nd down. And Little Axe has it again at the Leopards, call it the 39-yard line. 10:51 left to go here in the first quarter. Twins either side. Calderon back to pass. Has plenty of time. Steps up, throws down the middle of the field, and it's caught. Inside the Leopard 5 at the 4-yard line, and I think that was Jaden Sampson, number 14, on the reception. And Leopards are going to call a timeout here. Things are not going well at all here. And so they've given it back to Little Axe, and they are now knocking on the door of a touchdown. 10:43 left. Let's take a timeout. We will come back with more live coverage of Leopard football after this timeout on KBLP Live.
Morris Motorsports in Chickasha, Oklahoma would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards the best of luck this football season.
South Central Medical Center is a proud supporter of Lindsay Public Schools, and all of the staff and providers would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards the best of luck this football season. Go Leopards from everyone at South Central Medical Center.
So Lil Axe has it inside the Leopard 5-yard line on a 35-yard pass reception for Jaden Sampson. Gets it to the Leopard 4. Two-back set, Twins left, single receiver right for Calderon. First and goal at the 4. Calderon wrapped up shy of the end zone. Give him a couple to the 2.
That was Torres on the stop.
There is a flag down, apparently. The officials talking here, and they're going to mark it off. And we're going to have a personal foul, chop block, yes, against spotters are saying Tug Fott might have been the one that was the receiving end of that chop block, but that moves the ball all the way out to the 17-yard line. So now you've got a second and goal from the 17. So Calderon, Poe in the backfield. Bunch receivers left. Single wide receiver. Calderon keeps it himself over the right side. He'll get across the 15. down to the 14-yard line, picks up 3. But it's going to bring up a 3rd down and goal from the 14 now. This might be huge. That penalty may be what the Leopard defense needed here to keep them out of the end zone.
Yep, you're right. That was very, very costly for the Indians, who could be looking at a tie game here if it hadn't been for that.
Wide receiver either side, 2 tight end look now. They're going to give it to Poe right up the middle, break the tackle, but he'll be stopped shy of the 10-yard line at the 12, so he picks up a couple. But now you're 4th and goal at the 12.
And that was Tug Fott making the stop right there, but he came up awfully slow again. I'm a little bit concerned he might be beat up after that chop block just a minute ago.
They are saying 3rd down here, but I'm not sure what I missed here, because they would have had it 1st and goal at the 2. Or 1st and goal at the 4, 2nd goal at the 2. I don't know. I'm confused here. Oh, there is Calderon wrapped up in the backfield, and he will not get there. The Leopards are going to get it stopped on 3rd down now at the 15, a loss of 3.
Scott Jones came flying in there, got a hand on him, slowed him down just enough for a couple other Leopards to finish off. I couldn't tell quite who did the final tackling there.
So 4th and goal, the ball set square on the 15-yard line. Again, I'm still second-guessing myself here, and it looks like Little Axe may be fixing to call a timeout here. Play clock's down to 5, and they're all standing over there by their coach. So it'll be a timeout. Little Axe with 8:18 left to go in the first half. We'll take it with them. We'll come back to Burford Field with more live coverage of Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19, 106 Northwest 40. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call, 405-428-1198. And visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
8:18 left to go here in the first half. Leopards with a 6-0 lead, but Little Axe has it 4th and goal at the Leopard 15-yard line. Offense on the field for Little Axe. Calderon has Poe in the backfield, twin receivers either side. Back to pass. Has time, thrown out in the flat, look out. Oh, nice job for the Leopards stopping. Oh, they're going to give him a touchdown. They say he got to the pylon. 3 Leopard defenders over there and could not keep him out, and I think that was number 11 on the reception.
It was number 11. Yeah, you're right, Greg.
Mihai Todorsian on for the extra point try. And it looks wide right, and it is. It's no good. But Little Axe on a 15-yard touchdown pass from Esteban Calderon to number 11. That is Jordan McGuire for the touchdown. And we are all tied up at 6. 8:10 left. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with more live coverage of Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank right after this timeout on KBLP Live.
In our community, we believe in the power of unity and strength. Introducing the Pass Drug Free Coalition and a group of dedicated individuals committing to creating a drug-free environment. We work tirelessly to educate, empower, and support our community in the fight against drug abuse. Through preventions, programs, awareness campaigns, and partnership, we've made a significant impact. Join us in our mission to create a drug-free community together. We can make a difference. Visit our social media accounts or email us today to find out how you can get involved. Let's go Leopards and Leopardettes.
So Little Axe gets set to kick it off as they've tied the game up at 6 with 8:10 left to go here in the first half. Tadorsian. High, short kick. Fair catch is called for and taken over there. I believe that is number 15, Maverick Dodson, on the reception. So Leopards get the offense back out there, and they got to get something going now, Andrew. I mean, they've been almost looks like they've been experimenting with some things, maybe.
Yeah.
And trying some different things, and maybe it's time that we go back and just let's run Leopard offense.
I agree with you. I'll leave it at that and let you call this play right here.
Two tight ends, twins left, single receiver right. They'll bring in motion Taylor. And actually, that is McCulley in motion. Taylor in the backfield. Avoids one tackle, gets a block on the edge, gets to the 40, the 50, into Little Axe territory. Oh,
he's still going.
They're going to call him out of bounds at the 42. In Little Axe territory. Taylor didn't think he stepped out. We may have to go to replay and see if he actually did. Yep. And the replay official says, yes, he did. Okay.
Half a shoe, man. Half a shoe.
What a run. From the 42. Again, right up the middle. Taylor's got room. He breaks it to the sideline at the 30 and gets dropped from behind. That was a nice tackle by number 10. That's Tanner Chambers for the Indians, but saved a touchdown right there.
Yeah, he sure did. Just got him by a shoestring. And I think that makes Dutton very angry. He thought he was off to the races, and he nearly was.
Twins left, single receiver right up the middle. Taylor gets through 3 defenders and gets across the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. He'll pick up 7 more.
Tackle there by number 7, T.J. Upshaw. And Little Axe actually not looking too bad in the middle there. Dutton's had to bounce those last 2. It really wasn't the play wasn't run as drawn there. He had to bounce it and make something out of nothing.
Second down and 3. They're going to give it right up the middle again. This time it's Flood, and Flood backs his way across the 10, although they're going to mark him down at the 11. But that's 11 pickup of 7 yards and a first down. So Leopards not wasting any time now. We're gonna get this one in the end zone. Twins right, single receiver left as Torres is in the slot left. Flood in the backfield. Give it to Flood. Follows his blockers over that left side. Touchdown! Crew Flood. 11 yards out. And that's another, 6-play drive, 5-play drive for the Leopards.
Yeah, it looked a little bit more like the Leopard offense we were expecting.
So Flood from 11 yards out gets the Leopards a 12-6 lead. The offense stays out there to go for 2.
Nice little counter play there. Haven't seen a lot of those counters of late from the Leopards, but that worked really well.
Cameron with Flood in the backfield. Tried to give it to him. Fumbled it. Cameron picks it up. Makes a man move. And he got there. Busted play, dropped the handoff, but he still manages to get in for the 2-point conversion. So with 6:33 left to go here in the first half, the Leopards have a 14-6 lead. Let's take a timeout. We'll be back to Burford Field right after this. This is live coverage of Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
This broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Football is brought to you by your friends at Physical Therapy Central, 301 East Cherokee Street in Lindsay. When you're ready to take that first step towards living a pain-free life, let Physical Therapy Central create a treatment plan just for you. Call 405-756-2324. Visit ptcentral.org or come by 301 East Cherokee in Lindsay. Good luck, Leopards, from Physical Therapy Central.
Will Lawrence again with it teed up for the Leopards. They now lead 14-6 with 6:33. High short kick, and it'll bounce at the 20. It'll be scooped up there by Mr. Chambers, and he'll get across the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Eli Curry on the stop there. Race Turner also in on that one.
So Little Axe with 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line. 6:28 left to go in the first half. They now trail 14-6. They'll go twins either side. Calderon. Back to pass, throws out the flat right through the hands. That is number 14, Jaden Sampson, the intended receiver.
Pass just a little bit too tall for him. He was open. Leopard defender there just a little bit of behind. A little bit of behind.
A little of behind.
A little behind the play there. Ugh, can't talk.
Second down and 10, Calderon from the shotgun with twins left, single receiver right, has a man in the slot right. Calderon calls his own number, trying to get around that right edge, and there is nowhere to go. I think this is going to bring up a 3rd down and 10 now. And actually, they're going to mark him back at the 20-yard line. So a loss of 2 will bring up a 3rd down and 12. Clock runs just under 6 minutes left to go here in the first half. You really would like to get the stop here and get that ball back and get you another score before halftime. Post stays in the backfield, a running back. Twins either side for Calderon. Back to pass. Looking right, gets rushed, and he will be dropped for another sack back at the 15-yard line.
That was Melvin McDonald with the sack there. Nice job, young man.
4th down, 17, and it'll be another punting situation, and they're going to send Aiden Beck back deep to receive now for the Leopards. Calderon will back up near his 5-yard line. Beck stands at midfield. Nice punt from Calderon. Takes a bounce, and Beck will scoop it up at the 40. Up the sideline to the 45. Cuts to the 50, and then gets tripped up. Nice job there from Jaden Sampson.
Another shoestringer for Sampson. That's a couple of those for him.
But the Leopards get it with 4:50 left to go before halftime. They'll have it on the Indian side of the 50 at the 46-yard line. Lawrence splits wide left. McCulley and Thought are split right. McCulley in motion. Handed to him. Jet sweep left. Got a hole. He's at the 40. Makes a move at the 35. He'll have a 1st down and get near the 30-yard line. I think they'll mark him at the 32. But that's 14 yards and a 1st down for McCulley.
Good speed by McCulley on that. I like that play. We haven't seen that particular play run by him thus far.
So 1st and 10 Leopards at the 32-yard line of Little Axe. Torres again lines up slot left, Twins right, wide receiver left. Shotgun for Cameron. Taylor, left side. Meets a man and then drugged down at the 26, but hang on, we got a flag laying at the 31. Area of what you would think would be a hold. And McCauley actually looks a little gimpy. He'll check out. Aiden Beck will replace him, number 5.
Well, he was shimmying and shaking on that run a while ago. He might have hurt his own ankles.
So a hold on the Leopards will move the ball all the way back to the 41-yard line. So we'll call it 1st and 19 now. Again, Twins right, single receiver left. Cameron. Handoff Taylor going right. We got flags laying at the line of scrimmage, and Taylor just trying to get somewhere and gets strung all the way to the sideline. Well, let's see what this flag is. Actually, there's one on either side of the field.
Yeah, there were 2 of them that came out real quick.
Signaling toward and yeah, I mean, how long does it take if this is just a false start or an offsides? This shouldn't take. It is a false start on the Leopards. So move it back to the 46-yard line, and now you've got a 1st down and 24. Leopards have got to get all the way to the Indian 22-yard line for a 1st down.
Wow, that's deep in the hole there.
Beck stays in at wide receiver right. Lawrence is split left. Actually, I believe that's McCauley that is split left. Torres lines up on the slot right. Run the option. Cameron keeps it. Gets to the 40. Cuts up at the 35. Gets run out of bounds shy of the 30-yard line. They'll mark him at the 33. He'll pick up 13 of those 24 yards. Make it a 2nd down and 11.
That's a little more manageable.
Lawrence is split left. Beck will join him over there. Fought, I believe, is the lone receiver right.
He is.
Cameron tried the hard count. Nobody jumps. Taylor is in the backfield with Cameron. Torres is in the slot left. Cameron Dutton Taylor right up the middle. Gets caught from behind. Stays on his feet and keeps pushing forward. And he's going to get very near a 1st down. And I think they're going to mark him down at the 25 and give him 8. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 3. But that was great effort from Taylor.
Yes, it was.
Bear crawling to try to get there.
It was. I believe that was number 73, Cashin Owens for Little Axe, who actually had him, stopped him basically at the line of scrimmage, or maybe just a yard deep, and Taylor able to get another extra couple of yards.
Cameron brings Beck in motion. They'll give it to Taylor right up the middle. He'll have a 1st down and more as he gets to the 17-yard line. 8 more yards for Taylor.
And Tanner Upshaw that time with the tackle.
So 1st and 10 Leopards. 2:45 left before halftime, and they are at the 16-yard line.
Correction, TJ Upshaw.
TJ Upshaw. Flood in the backfield now. Twins left, single receiver right is Fought. Cameron back to pass. Looking for Fought on the fade route, and he's got it, but they're going to get the push off. He did a great job there, but pushed off to get that separation to make that catch, and that one's going to come back, even though that was a great job from Fought. Little too much on the push off there. So that should move the ball back to the 26-yard line. Oh, is that a 15-yarder?
Yeah, that'll be a offensive pass interference.
31-yard line. 1st and 25 now for the Leopards. McCulley goes wide left. Lawrence moves into the tight end left. Torres tight end right. Two-back look. Cameron from the shotgun. Give it over the right side. Dutton Taylor looking for a hole, and there's not one there. Got to the 30-yard line, but it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 24. Clock approaches 2 minutes left to go. If the Leopards are going to score, they need to get something going here. Still have all their timeouts, but actually looks like they have 2 left. Cameron rolls left, looking to pass, has room, has time, and then overthrew his target. Had a man wide open there at the 15-yard line. And is that McCulley? Or
it looked like he was looking for Riker down there, and he also had Will Lawrence on the far side on the sideline. He kind of threw it in between the two.
Had Lawrence short, McCulley deep, and he dropped it right in between both of them. So that brings up a 3rd and 24. It does stop the clock with 1:45 left to go. Cameron, high snap, gets it pulled down, though. Now he's looking for the fade again, and this one will fall incomplete. Overthrows fought in the end zone. And that makes it 4th down and 24 now. With 1:39 left before half. Leopards are at the 30-yard line of Little Axe, but they've got to get down to the 16-yard line for the first down. Excuse me, the 6-yard line for the first down. Trips left, Thought's the lone receiver right. And timeout called by Little Axe. We'll keep it here for this one and talk a little bit about some of the games that are coming up tonight. There's some big matchups tonight in 2A, well, in all the classes for that matter. But if I can find my paper here real quick, I wasn't expecting to do this, but for Marlowe actually played last night. Played Marietta, beat Marietta 47-0. But if we want to look in Class 2A. Washington is hosting Crossings Christian tonight. Lexington is on the road at Dixon. Dibble hosting Colgate tonight. All those classes out of 2A. Pauls Valley on the road at Star Spencer. Pauls Valley still has a good chance of getting into the playoffs. Purcell out of the playoff picture. They are just 1-4 in district, 3-5 on the season, but they are at Heritage Hall tonight. Number 4 Blanchard is at Medill. Blanchard, of course, has Tuttle in their district. They'll probably finish second behind Tuttle up there. Bridge Creek hosting Elk City tonight. And Bridge Creek trying to get into that 4th place spot in that district up there. We'll cover some of those games and see what's going on with those coming up at halftime. Cameron back to pass out of timeout. He's got all kinds of room and all kinds of time. Finds Lawrence out in the flat, and he'll get down to the 11, but well short of the first down, and the Leopards are going to turn it over on downs. And Little Axe will get it with 1:28 left to go before halftime. It'll be at the Leopard 11-yard line. Excuse me, at the Little Axe 11-yard line. Little Axe out of timeouts here. I would suspect probably maybe a couple of 3 running plays here. And I don't know that anybody would have expected a 14-6 score at this game at halftime.
Not this guy.
Twins either side. Calder on. Back to pass and tripped up and sacked back at the 5-yard line. And guess who? Keegan Gibson.
Keegan and Scott Jones both back there messing things up in the backfield.
Loss of 6 yards for Calderon. I look at his, that's his 13th play of either running the ball or getting sacked, and I think he's going to have negative numbers overall. It's been ugly for him tonight.
Yeah, we're getting a really good rush out of the big three up front tonight. Keegan hadn't recorded a ton of tackles, just 3 so far, but he's been back there all night long.
Calderon stands at his own goal line, hands it off, and
there he is again.
They'll stop him back at the 2-yard line. Another loss of 3 yards. And that was Duiron on that carry. But that'll get them far enough that they don't have to snap the ball again and get it to halftime. 14-6. The Leopards up by 8. The Leopard offense has really not they've done some great things, but have struggled at times with some of the things they've been trying to do here in this first half. We'll see what they do in the second half, as they will get the ball to start that third quarter. But 14-6 Leopards here at halftime. We'll send it over to JD. We'll take a timeout, some words from our sponsors. We'll come back with our officially unofficial stats from the first half and area scores and more coming up here on the American Exchange Bank Halftime Show right after this timeout on KBLP Live.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
Do you have your Oklahoma medical marijuana card, or do you need your card? Rusty's can help you with that. We are your local vape shop and dispensary with more than 6 years of service as a modern smoke shop. Rusty's is located 1 block north of Cherokee Street at 204 Northwest 4th Street in Lindsay, and half a mile east of I-35 at 2401 West Grant Street in Pauls Valley. Get your stash at Rusty's.
S&H Tank Service is your choice for Lindsay-owned and operated vacuum truck service. S&H Tank Service's fleet is equipped with transports, bobtails, pump and kill trucks rated up to 10,000 PSI, plus hot oil units, rock trailers, frac tanks, mud and shell haul-off pits, and soil farming. As Lindsay High School graduates, S&H is proud to support Lindsay schools and all of their student activities. S&H Tank Service would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck in everything they do. Give S&H a call anytime, 24/7 at 405-756-3121. That's 405-756-3121. And remember, your phone starts our trucks. That's S&H Tank Service of Lindsay.
The Shopper News Note isn't just another paper. The Shopper News Note is a weekly publication that arrives in your mailbox every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements, as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay. South Central Medical Center is a proud supporter of Lindsay Public Schools, and all of the staff and providers would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards the best of luck this football season. Go Leopards from everyone at South Central Medical Center.
Tabor's Drug has been locally owned and operated for almost 60 years and has employed many Leopards and Leopardettes. We are very proud to be a supporter of our sports teams. At Tabor's Drug, your prescriptions are filled with care and accuracy, and our pharmacist is available for free consulting concerning your prescriptions bought at Tabor's. We also offer interpreters for our Spanish-speaking friends. We are a very friendly store that has that small town feel. You can reach us at 405-756-4511. Come and see us.
A small business needing a little creative pick-me-up? Do you need to refresh your business cards or looking for a new logo? Is your business Facebook page still using photos from 2019? Tailored Creative Services offers services for logo design, business cards, photography, videography, and pretty much everything in between. Find me on Facebook at Tailored Creative Services, and let's talk about your next project.
Craving a taste of authentic Mexico right here in town? Head over to Casa 13. Dive into a variety of salsas, from zesty and mild to bold and spicy. Order to go and settle in for all your Leopard action at home, and don't forget the drinks. Or come in and catch the Friday night football games live and curb your hunger. Late night watching Leopard football? Let us cook breakfast for you. Now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays. Come see us at 110 Southeast 4th Street. Go Leopards!
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay!
Cody Klingman and everybody at Klingman Incorporated want to send out best wishes to the Lindsay Leopard football team. Klingman Incorporated is always proud to support Lindsay school activities. So here's to a winning football season from everyone at Klingman Incorporated.
For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Shirok with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come to our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards!
Tonight's broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Football brought to you in part by the Super C Mart, your hometown grocery store, offering everything you need to feed the family, including fresh produce and choice meats. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopard Football team from your fans at the Super C Mart.
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
Back here at halftime, the Leopards with a 14-6 lead over Little Axe here at half, and it's been an interesting first half, and we'll just leave it with that. Let's talk about the stats, unofficial stats for Little Axe from the first half, and we talked about all of the negative plays in that first half. Leopard defense has been good for the most part, but 21 rushing plays, a net of 3 yards on the ground for Little Axe. Quarterback Esteban Calderon has 13 rushing plays. He had a net of 1 yard, 37 yards gained, 36-yard losses, and so he gets a net of 1 yard on 13 plays. Rebel Duiron has got 6 carries, a -1 net, and then that was number 20 is Jordan Poe has 2 carries for 3 yards in that first half. But 21 rush plays, a net of 3 yards on the ground for Little Axe. Through the air, Calderon is 3 of 6 for 52 yards. He had the 35-yarder to Jaden Sampson that set him up down there right inside the Leopard 5 until that penalty backed him all the way up to the 17-yard line, and then they ended up throwing a 15-yard touchdown pass to Jordan McGuire. So he's completed 3 passes total. Landon Roberts had the other reception for 2 yards, but 52 yards through the air. So a total of 55 yards of offense there in the first half for Little Axe. For the Leopards, they have 181 yards on the ground, nothing through the air. Only completed 1 pass in that first half, and that was the one that Fott caught in the end zone, and he ended up getting called with the push-off and called it back. So the Leopards do not have a completed pass in the first half, so 181 on the ground on 16 rush plays. And, of course, Crew Flood with that initial 70-yard burst there in that first series for the Leopards ends up with 4 carries, 92 yards. He also had an 11-yard touchdown run there on the Leopards' second touchdown. 8 carries for 55 yards for Dutton Taylor. Isaac Cameron has 3 carries, 20 yards. And then Rocker McCauley has a carry for 14 yards. But, again, all of the yardage for the Leopards, 181 on the ground, 0 for 5 passing, and I guess technically 0 for 4 passing, 0 for 1 passing for Tug Fott when they tried to do that double move early in the game. But that wraps up the official and unofficial offensive stats. Let's go talk to Andrew about the defensive numbers.
You bet. I'll start with Little Axe. Tanner Chambers, Jaden Sampson, both having very good games, each with 5 tackles apiece. Followed close behind by T.J. Upshaw with 3, Jordan Poe with a couple, Rebel Duiron and Jacob Davis with a pair apiece. Little Axe, they also got a fumble, which was unfortunate for us, but Had a tough time with the Leopard offense, even though the Leopards at times has really shot themselves in the foot. We spent a lot of time behind the chains in that first half. We'd really like to see the Leopards do better there, but I thought the Little Axe defense did a relatively good job, particularly in pass coverage, allowing 0 pass yards.
Right.
So good job there on the coverage. They really haven't given us good opportunities throwing. So all of our yards, again, coming on the ground, 181 of those yards were allowed on 21 total plays, so they've allowed 8.6 yards per play. For the Leopards, let's see, Crew Flood leads the way with 6 tackles.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
I'm shocked by that number, but listen to this. Dutton Taylor, Isaac Cameron, Tug Fott, Gus Torres, Melvin McDonald, and Kiki Gibson all with 3 apiece.
Wow.
So good tackling all the way around. That's got almost every one of the Leopard defenders on the board for tackles. You mentioned that there are only 3 rush yards allowed by the Leopards. 52 pass yards, though, surprisingly. So 28 total yards, total plays, 55 total yards, and that comes down to just a shade under 2 yards per play that the Leopards have allowed. So pretty good defense there. And they're in pretty good shape. Let's talk about penalties. It's been a little.
Do we really want to talk about penalties?
It's my duty, Greg.
Okay.
The Leopards with 7 penalties in that first half for 60 total yards. A couple of those 15-yarders came at very bad times for the Leopards. And Little Axe with just 3 penalties so far, 30 total yards. And let's see, I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, interception, Eli Curry. I got to mention that.
Yes.
Good job, Eli. And that rounds out my stats.
Well, let's go ahead and jump right into the scores here from our area teams. We only have about 3 minutes here left, and make sure we get some of these in here. But we'll start with Class 4A and number 4 ranked Blanchard all over Medill, 42-0 at halftime. As Blanchard is on the road at Medill. We were talking earlier. Let's hope it's actually Kingston is where we were talking about going to Kingston and eating at the fish place. That's a long drive down to Medill. But Elk City is leading Bridge Creek tonight, 31-6 that game at halftime as well. Of course, Blanchard should finish second in their district and get a home game for their playoff. Bridge Creek 3-2 in district play, 3-5 overall, but really needs to get a win to get into that 4th place spot. But right now they trail 31-6. Not sure if that'll happen for them. Pauls Valley and Star Spencer, I think, actually played last night. Pauls Valley won that game 45-28. Pauls Valley still with a chance to get into playoffs, even though they are now 3-3 in district play. Purcell trailing Heritage Hall 28-21. Purcell, again, just 1-4 in district, 3-5 overall this season. They are out of the playoff picture. Let's drop down to Class 2A since that's what we're worried about. Lexington, 15-0. They lead Dixon in the second quarter. Washington up 28-7 on Crossings that game at halftime. Dibble is up on Colgate to 12-8. Dibble hosting Colgate tonight. And then a couple of the other games that we're worried about because they are in the other district. Jones playing OCS tonight. Jones is sitting in second place in the district over there behind Millwood, and they lead OCS 35-7 at halftime. Chisholm, who sits in 5th place at 3-3, is leading Perry, who is currently in 3rd place at 4-1, and Chisholm has a 28-14 lead at halftime of that game. So that's that 3rd and 4th place in that district over there could be very interesting coming down the stretch there. But it looks like Jones, if they pull off the win, will probably secure that 2nd place and be more than likely the place for the Leopards will land in playoffs. And quickly, Elmore City trails Healton 28-24 at half. Ringling all over Wayne at halftime, 38-0. Ellick leads Thackerville 16-14 at halftime, and the Maysville Warriors lead Midway 32-8 that game in the second quarter. And with that, we are ready to get back to action here. That has been your American Exchange Bank halftime show, and we are ready for Little Axe to give the ball back to the Leopards to start the third quarter. Short kick heads in the direction of Dodson. He'll take the fair catch at the 30-yard line. So the Leopards will get their first possession of the second half.
Hey, real quickly, I want to mention we've got the girls cross-country team going up tomorrow to Edmond Santa Fe, running in a state cross-country meet at 11:10 Edmond Santa Fe. And just real quickly, that's Cannon Russell, Gracie Bray, Marisol Hernandez, Cheyenne Lamb, Niley Lacey, Letitia Marquez, Autumn Trammell, Caitlin Tate, and Coach Tony West that'll be participating in that. So good luck to the cross-country team.
Absolutely. Cameron, handoff. Right up the middle. Taylor looking for a hole, and he'll bring it outside, but not much there. He'll get pushed backwards.
Stacked up. Really good job there by the Little Axe defense, not letting him get loose.
No gain on the play. It will bring up a 2nd down and 10.
A few white shirts there. I'm going to give that to number 57 for, well, I guess I'm not because he's not on the roster.
Not on the roster.
I must have missed the number.
Taylor to the right of Cameron. Twins right, single receiver left. Cameron looks to run the option, pitches it to Taylor. He's got the 30, moves it to 35, to the 40, puts his head down. He's down the sideline. Look out. He can take it all the way. And as long as they didn't mark him out of bounds, Dutton Taylor just ran a 70-yard touchdown run, his second 70-yard. No, Crew had the earlier one. Now Leopards have 2 70-yard runs on night.
Well, and Dutton had the long run earlier where they said he stepped out of bounds, and that time it was close, but I was eyeballing the side judge there, and he said it was good. So nice run there, Dutton.
70-yard touchdown run for Dutton Taylor. Leopards will go for 2. Taylor and Flood both in the backfield. A wide receiver to either side. Cameron from the shotgun for the 2-point conversion. And now lots of moving and shifting, and McCulley will end up going wide left. Cameron hands it off. Taylor puts his head down into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And the Leopards took all of 52 seconds and 2 plays, and they lead 22-6 here in the 3rd quarter. We'll step aside, take a timeout. We'll come back with more live coverage of Leopard football. Brought to you by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our Leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
Lawrence has it teed up for the Leopards. Calderon back deep, along with T.J. Upshaw. This one heads in the direction of Upshaw. No, that is actually Roberts, my pardon. Roberts hook out. He's got some speed, gets to the edge.
Lawrence
all the way out to the 44-yard line. Give him the 45. That is Landon Roberts, who's got some speed. Good return.
So and that was Will Lawrence, making that tackle there, the kicker.
So Little Axe with great field position, their own 45. Calderon has 2 backs in the backfield to either side of him from the shotgun. Twins left, single receiver right. Calderon hands it off. Poe looking for a hole, and nothing there. Torres and Gibson team up for the stop. In fact, they'll lose a yard back to the 44-yard line to make it 2nd and 11. Twins left this time. Twins right. Poe, the lone setback. Back to pass, Calderon. Leopards rush 3, rush him out of the pocket, throws down, and is it picked? McCulley with the interception.
He got it.
What a job by McCulley.
Yeah, he
kind of tipped it to himself.
He sure
didn't he?
did. Yeah, that was good awareness to come down with that. And that's an interception in 2 games in a row for that young man.
So Leopards get it back off the interception as McCulley comes up with it. And the Leopards have 10:18 left to go here in the third. They'll have it their own 47-yard line. Only took them 2 plays the first time. Let's see if we can do another quick one here.
That'd be all right with me.
Taylor will go wide left. Flood in the backfield. McCulley is wide right. 2 tight end look. Bring McCulley in motion right to left. Handed to McCulley. Cups out on the jet sweep going left, and he'll get across midfield and into Indian territory. And looks like they'll mark him at the 48-yard line of Little Axe. Pick up a 5, second and 5.
And that was number 55, Prince Mahoney, from the defensive tackle position, making that tackle out there.
Backed it up to the 49, so we'll call it second and 6. Gain of 4 that time for McCulley. Cameron, handoff. Flood. Nope, kept faked me out. McCameron has it. It's at the 40, the 35, the 30. The hesitation move, and he'll get out at the 15-yard line.
And that was a nice run by Cameron. Good speed there.
34 yards for Isaac Cameron. And do we have a flag? Everybody's walking back.
Oh, I didn't even see it back there.
Far side of the field over there, and looks like that play is coming back. Flag lays at the 31.
Man.
That hurts when you've got a holding call on the far side of the field and the play was coming all the way over here.
No kidding.
You know. So moves the ball back to the 41. And they're still marking it as a first down. It was a second and 6, essentially is an 8-yard gain. And flag in. I'm not sure what that one might be because that one was early.
Yeah, it was just after the snap.
And now we're going to have another flag thrown after the play.
Yeah, so getting a little chippy down there, sounds like.
So let's sort this one out. Coach Hembry is getting an explanation here, so let's get the signals first. So we have a sideline warning on the Leopards. And we have an unsportsmanlike on the Leopards. So this will back them up 15. So you had it 1st and 10 at the Little Axe 41, and now you're going to be all the way back to your own 44. First down and 25 now.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's a couple or 3 drives now where we've just gotten so far behind the chains.
Wide receiver either side, single back set for Cameron with 2 tight ends. Again, the option play. Pitches it out. That is Flood to the 40, to the 35, and he'll get down. Nearly has a first down out of that. See where they spot it. And the official very slow to get to that spot. I don't really know exactly what happened there, why he was so far behind the play.
He and Coach Hembry having words again.
They spot the ball at the 33-yard line, which will bring up a second down and 2, so 23 yards on that run from Flood. McCulley split left. 2 backs, 2 tight ends. Cameron from the shotgun. Gives it to Flood right up the middle, and he should have the first down. Let's see where they spot it. And they're going to spot him short. I think they're only going to give him the 32-yard line and only a yard on the play. He's going to bring up a 3rd down and 1.
Well, number 64, Jasper Mason, made contact right at the line of scrimmage. Flood able to drag him a yard or two, it looked like, but I guess they're saying the knee down a bit short.
McCulley, the lone receiver wide left, 2 tight ends and 2 backs. Cameron, the option again. Flood steps through a defender, has the first down. He'll be down to the 25-yard line, picks up 7 yards, and we got another flag. And, again, things getting very chippy, and there's a lot of talking and a lot going on. Let's see what this flag's all about.
Well, there's definitely some jawing going on down there between a leopard or two and an Indian.
So the White Hat having a long discussion with the back judge. And it looks like we've actually got an injured Indian over there. I did not even notice that, so my apologies.
That looks like number 20 over there, Poe. Let's hope he's okay.
So we have a flag laying at the 21-yard line. And we're going to get another unsportsmanlike, this time on the Indians.
Okay.
So we'll have an injury timeout. And looks like they are fixing to help the young man up. And that is Jordan Poe. Glad to see him up. And he is being helped off the field, but he is at least moving. That's good news. But the penalty on Lilacs will move the ball all the way down to the Indian 12-yard line. So the Leopards get a first down out of that. So Lawrence is going to split left. Fott will be the lone receiver right. He'll be way out here to the sideline right. I'm looking for a slant to tug Fott right here.
Looks like a good opportunity for one. There's plenty of green grass.
Man coverage there. And instead they'll give it to Flood on the jet sweep left, and that'll work because he'll take it in untouched for the touchdown. Crew Flood from 12 yards out for the TD.
Or you could do that, Greg.
Yep.
Forget the slant.
Forget the So Crew Flood's second touchdown run of the night. His first one was from 11 out. That one from 12. Leopards will line up to go for 2 here as they now have a 28-6 lead. Twins right. Dutton lines up in the slot right. McCulley, the lone receiver left. Cameron, the option, flips it out. Flood, untouched for the 2-point conversion. And with 8:03 left to go in the third, the Leopards doing what we kind of thought they would do all along, and they lead 30-6 now. We'll take a timeout. Come back with more live coverage of Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
Hughes Heat and Air is a family-owned business that serves Lindsay and surrounding areas. Hughes Heat and Air provides service for residential and commercial jobs, including simple repairs and new installations. Hugh and his crew take pride in providing professional, efficient, and reliable work at affordable rates. For your next heat and air project, give Hugh a call at 1-405-756-6399. Good luck, Lindsay.
8:03 left in the third. The Leopards with a 30-6 lead. Lawrence kicks it away for the Leopards. This one bounces in the direction of Calderon. He picks it up inside the 25 and gets a couple of yards out to the 28, maybe the 29 before he's stopped
by Aiden Beck. Well, you said it a while ago. It's looking a little bit more like we expected here now. And hopefully we can have a good defensive series here. I suspect we'll start seeing some subs come in late in this game and get some of our starters some rest before a big ball game next week.
Agreed. Calderon, wide receiver either side, hands it off in the backfield. That is Iron, and Melvin McDonald wrapped him up for a big loss all the way back to the 24-yard line. It's a loss of 5. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 15. The band's got the ESPN.
They're playing my theme song.
Ba-ba-dam, ba-ba-dam. 2nd down, 15. I'll quit singing. And we actually may have some subs in there already. Looks like we got Aiden Beck back there.
Yeah,
Race Turner is at linebacker.
Race has been in and out some throughout the game.
And we're going to have a timeout called by Little Axe. Play clock was about to run out, and they were still shuffling for positions. So we'll take a timeout with them, and we'll come back and Little Axe with a 2nd and 15 after the timeout. This is live coverage of Leopard football brought to you by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We are located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
Got Welcome to the Jungle firing up the fans. 2nd down, 15, Little Axe. Their own 24-yard line.
We're going to just keep playing. It
Calderon
sounds like.
Throws it out in the flat. Oh, nearly a pick six. Flood read that one, and if any could have just pulled that in, that was an easy touchdown.
Well, I'm glad they didn't claim interference on that because Welcome to the Jungle was still blaring while that play was going on.
Yeah. Got it. So 3rd down and 15 for the Indians. Again, they're on 24. Calderon with twins either side. Leopards bring pressure. Gibson misses. Oh, it's loose. Calderon picks it up on the run. And he'll get out to the 33-yard line.
Wow.
Dropped it, scooped it on the run, and ends up picking up 9 of those 15 yards. But it's going to bring up a 4th down and 6 and likely a punt coming up for Little Axe here.
Wow, really made something out of nothing there. It almost looked like he was he dribbled
it. Yeah. Of course, you kind of wonder here, and Calderon's actually going off limping. Iron comes in. I guess he will do the punting chores now. Oh, off the side of his foot. And Flood grabs it at the 30, the 20, the 15, and then slung out of bounds at the 10-yard line. What a play by Crew Flood, and the Leopards are back in the red zone at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal.
Yeah, nice job right there for
That
Flood to grab that pass and go ahead and take off. That's usually kind of a spot on the field where everybody just gets
just
away,
get away
from
it. Don't get near it.
And, boy, he took a shot and it paid off.
1st and goal at the 9 for the Leopard offense. Lawrence goes wide left. McCulley will go to the right. Dutton in the backfield. Taylor to the left of Cameron. And Thought late to get on the field as Torres sets up.
5 seconds. Let's go.
Got to get the play off here. And they're going to give it right up the middle for Dutton Taylor. He's digging, pushing, still pushing. And they're going to mark him at the 1 foot line. Wow. 8.5 yards for Dutton Taylor there, and he was digging for all he had.
He was.
So 2nd and goal at the 1. Lawrence is split right. McCulley is split left. Thought into the backfield with Taylor. Give it to Thought. Thought breaks left in for the touchdown. Thought looked like he wasn't even sure what the play call was, and he ends up getting a touchdown out of it from a yard out, and we've got an injured Little Axe Indian.
Well, he popped up real fast.
It was so funny because Thought tried to line up at wide receiver. He kept looking at the sideline, looking at the sideline. They finally told him get in the backfield, and they hand the ball to him, and he gets a 1 yard touchdown run out of it. Two-back set. The Leopards go for 2 here. McCulley right. Hand it off up in the middle, and there is Dutton Taylor with the 2-point conversion. 5:20 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. The Leopards have had 3 possessions. It's resulted in 3 scores, and they lead 38-6 with 5:20 left before the end of the 3rd. We'll take a timeout. Come back with more live coverage of Leopard football. It's presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
James Supplies has been serving the Lindsay community since 1946. We're your home for all your welding, cutting, and compressed gas needs. We offer name brands such as Lincoln, Miller, Victor, Hypertherm, and DeWalt. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5 here in Lindsay. We're located at 206 East Cherokee. James Supplies is happy to support our 2024 Lindsay Leopard football team. It's time for our coaches and players' sweat and hard work to pay off. We hope the Leopards have a great season filled with first downs, touchdowns, tackles, and tradition. Join us in cheering the Leopards on this year. Go Leopards.
Will Lawrence has it teed up for the Leopards. This one in the direction of Roberts at the 20, breaks to the 25, gets to the edge, cuts up back, reverses his field, still on his feet, and crosses the 35.
He is a shifty young man, isn't he?
Got some moves.
We got a flag down now. Late.
So the ball sits at the 37-yard line. Well, let's check the flag here. Dead ball. Oh, offsetting personal foul penalties, so they'll just leave it right where it sits, and it'll be 1st and 10. Little Axe, they're on 37. 5:13 left in the 3rd.
Yeah, I'd like to see these guys keep their emotions in check a little bit. I know these games like this, there's some things being said. You just need to keep your heads, boys.
Well, and Coach brought it up in the coaches show. You're playing a team that has nothing to lose.
Right.
They've only got 1 win on the season. In district play, not going to make the playoffs. They're just spoiler. They can come in and beat a team that, like Lindsay, that's a big feather in their cap.
Right.
So. New quarterback in the game is Duiron, and he'll get to the edge up the sideline.
Oh.
Grabbed by the jersey and slung out of bounds as he crosses the 40 to the 43-yard line.
And that was Tug Fought with the stop there.
So Duiron comes in. We saw Calderon go off limping earlier, and he is apparently not able to go here. They're going to bring Duiron in. And I think Duiron has played some quarterback for them. I don't think this is really a surprise, but he picks up 6 yards, bring up a 2nd down and 4. And now Roberts looks like he's going to take the snap. Hand it off to
Poe.
Jordan Poe across. Mark it at the 47-yard line and give him the 1st down. So 1st and 10 Little Axe. They're on 47. Clock runs with 3:38 left to go here in the 3rd. Roberts again lines up at quarterback. Twins left, single receiver right. High snap. Roberts pulls it down, heads to the edge, cuts it inside. Gets avoided from one tackler, and he's got the speed to get down the sideline. I tell you what, they got to watch him.
Wow, for sure.
I think if he gets the edge, he's going to be gone. He's a couple of times that he's made it over there, and the Leopards have been lucky to get him out of bounds over there.
That was Logan Gutzmer, number 57, for the Leopards, pushing him out of bounds.
And not as far down as I thought. They mark him out at the Leopard 40. So 13 yards on that run. Twins left, single receiver right. Roberts hands it off, and Poe tripped up in the backfield. Yep.
That's Caven Hunter with the tackle, yep. Nice job, Caven.
Lost back to the 43-yard line.
And we've got Cameron King, number 74, up front, along with Caven. And Logan Gutzmer, number 57, in. We'll try to call some of these subs as we see them.
So 2nd and 13 for Little Axe now. Again, the high snap, pulls it down. Poe gets through the initial line, gets to the secondary, and then gets pushed backwards, but he gets all the way to the Leopard 36-yard line. Picks up 7 to bring up a 3rd down and 6.
Tug Fought right there with his 5th tackle of the night.
Big 3rd down play here.
Reese Wallace checking in for Tug Fought.
Roberts with Poe in the backfield. Wide receiver to either side. Another high snap. Roberts looking for somewhere to go. Heads to this left edge, and he'll get run out of bounds. Great job there. That is number 20, Holden Thornburg, showing the speed.
Lucky Booth in pursuit right there, too. Good job by both of those guys.
But stops him at the 35. He picks up a yard out of all of that. And it's going to bring up a 4th down and 5. And actually, he didn't gain anything on that. It's still 4th and 6. So he put it back at the 36-yard line. Huge 4th down play here for this Leopard defense. Trips right. One back, trips left. Roberts is back to pass. Leopards bring the pressure. And he'll throw it down the field and nearly picked off back there. That was Eli Curry who nearly came up with the interception, but it'll fall incomplete. The Indians will turn it over on downs, and the Leopards take over as looks like they're just going to have a running clock because the clock is still running with just 15 seconds before the end of the 3rd quarter. So that'll be the final play. We'll head to the 4th quarter with the Leopards a 38-6 lead, and they'll have the ball at their own 36-yard line when we come back after this timeout. This is live coverage of Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
T&W Tire is a family-owned, full-service commercial tire company. As a leader in auto repair, T&W is more than just tires. Our highly qualified mechanics can get you back on the road no matter what you drive. We also specialize in serving the tire needs of commercial fleets, oil and gas, construction equipment, and a variety of industrial applications. So for your automotive needs, look no further than T&W Tire, located at 410 Southeast 4th in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or look up one of our many locations on tnwtire.com.
Morris Motorsports in Chickasha, Oklahoma would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards the best of luck this football season.
So Leopards take over to start the fourth quarter. And second team offense in, Thought at quarterback. He'll flip it to Aiden Beck around the left side. He gets to midfield and then brought up at the 47-yard line of Little Axe, but there is a flag over here. And I think that is Will Lawrence, who was blocking downfield and maybe got a little handsy down here. So the flag lays at the 49 of Little Axe. So that 10-yarder should move it back to about the 41-yard line and they'll mark it at the 42 of Lindsay. So it turns out to be about we'll call it a 6-yard run for Beck. And this time we'll give it to Turner right up the middle. And first and 4 and not anything going there for Aiden Turner.
Nope. That was TJ Upshaw again on that stop.
Second down and 4. Leopards from their own 42. Thought with his own number right up the left side. Got the first down and more. He'll get all the way down to the Little Axe 40-yard line.
It's a nice run there by Tug.
18 yards for Tug Thought.
Brought down by Tucker Stroud, number 18 for Little Axe.
First and 10 at the 40.
Stroud Tucker.
Get it right.
They've got these names.
When you got two first names or two last names. Turner got a couple and then gets stood up and pushed backwards at the 38. So second down and 8. Again, a running clock here in the fourth quarter. We got 9.5 left in the ball game. Trips right. Lawrence, the lone receiver, left. Thought calls for it, and Turner didn't move. Thought's just going to try to make something happen, and he's going to. He's going to get a first down. Get it all the way across the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's like nobody realized the ball was snapped and nobody moved, but Thought had to just make it work and give him a first down to the 29.
That was interesting. 4 of the 5 linemen didn't move either.
Turner just stood there like, what do I do? And Thought says, look, I got the ball. I got to make something happen.
Tug and Simonton were the only 2 guys that did anything. Maybe so. Maybe it was a trick play, our engineer over here was saying.
Thought keeps it himself, again up the middle, breaks it to the right, and gets tripped up. He'll fall forward for a couple. Gets to the 27-yard line to bring up a second down and 8. Clock runs 8:10 left in the ball game. It's 38-6 Leopards. Twins right. Thought calls for it again. Calls his own number, trying to get to the edge. Stops, reverses his field. Stiff arm. Cuts it up inside. Still on his feet. And he'll get back.
Wow.
After all of that, gets back to just about the original line of scrimmage. May have lost a yard. But I think he ran 50 to get to where he ended up.
He sure did. 35 this way. It may be close to 70.
Could be. Lost a yard. Back to the 28. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 9. Twins left, single receiver right. Thought has Turner in the backfield. Calls for it. Rolls left, looking to pass. Throws out in the flat. It's caught. And Beck with the catch. Makes a move at the 5. Touchdown, Aiden Beck. 28 yards out.
Nice job right there by Tug to get that ball off, first of all, and then find the open man. Thought for just a second that Beck might have stepped out, but
I did too.
He kept it clean. I'm looking at the replay now, and he definitely was in. Good run.
So Aiden Beck gets on the board on a 28-yard touchdown pass from Tug Thought. They'll go for 2. Thought with an empty backfield. Brings Lucky Booth in motion. Flips it to him. Booth had to scoop it up off the ground, cuts it up inside, and then gets knocked backwards. So the 2-point conversion is no good, but with 5:58 and the clock running here in the ball game, Leopards lead 44-6. We'll take a timeout. Be back after this here on KBLP Live.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
44-6, Leopards on top. Clock's still running. There's 4:45 left to go in the ball game. Will Lawrence tees it up for the Leopards. Roberts is back deep. I think Dewiron may be the other deep back there for the Indians. And why do we have a flag flying? I don't understand. It's like he wanted to call a false start. I don't think you can call a false start on a kickoff, can you? I mean, as long as you don't. I guess you can. I've never seen a false start called on a kickoff.
He may not have blown the whistle before he moved. There's the whistle.
I don't know what just happened. The guys in the room next to us don't either, apparently.
Caught by Rocky Lyons. He'll work all the way across the field to the far side and get out near midfield on the short kick.
It looked like number 28, Kason Ross, making a tackle for the Leopards. Good for him.
So Little X takes over with 3 minutes left to go in the ball game. And they'll have it at their own 49-yard line. I believe that is Robert still in at quarterback. Lawrence is hurt, and he's trying to get off field. I think he's got a cramp. And I don't know if that was a timeout call by the Leopards or if they're doing an injury timeout, but by either way, it's going to stop the clock with 2:23 left in the ball game. And let's run some updated scores for you real quick while we have a timeout here, and we'll talk about, of course, the ones that we're worried about here in our area. Jones is up on OCS now 42-7, so I think that will pretty much sew up second place in the district over there for Jones, which if the Leopards are going to win this one and probably finish third in our district. So I'm going to predict we will be at Jones in 2 weeks. Chisholm is up 28-14 on Perry. That is going to really make the bottom end of that third and fourth place game very interesting down there for that district. Washington all over Crossings Christian 42-14 in the third quarter of that ball game. And Marlowe, again, upset Marietta. I say upset, beat Marietta 42-0 last night, 47-0. First down play for the Indians. And gets to the Leopard 48-yard line. Pick up a 3 on the play. Second down is 7. Twins either side. Snap over the head. That is a Calderon's back in there at quarterback. Now he just tries. Oh, look out.
Oh, no.
Everybody went for the back where the ball was snapped, and nobody covered the receiver, and he ends up with a huge score, 48 yards on the touchdown pass. And now I got to see if I can figure out for sure who caught that. And that is number 2. I think that's Landon Roberts, number 2.
Yes, it was. Man, what an unfortunate deal.
No kidding.
Nobody stayed back.
Is it 7 that caught it? So, yep. So, TJ Upshaw catches that touchdown pass for 48. Now go for 2. And that is another huge tackle there for Thornburg. Holden Thornburg shuts down the 2-point conversion, and that should be the final play of the ballgame with just 20 seconds left on the clock. And the Lindsay Leopards will go to 6-3 on the season. And more importantly, we'll go to 5-1 in district play. With that, we're going to step aside and figure out some unofficial final stats from this one. We'll wrap it up for Burford Field after this. Again, our final score, 44-12. Leopards with the win. We're back after this on KBLP Live.
Are you caring for an aging parent or other loved one at home? It's important to know you're not alone. Hi, this is Connie Upton with Abiding Home Health. The people we serve have a variety of needs, of acute illnesses to individuals who require health care assistance to live independently at home. Our goal is to make a difference in the short and long-term care of each patient. For more information, visit us online at abidinghomehealth.com. Abiding Home Health, creating personal, positive changes and transformations.
Tonight's football broadcast is brought to you in part by the City of Lindsay, proud supporters of Lindsay Leopard football and all student endeavors at Lindsay Public Schools. Keep up with local information and events at cityoflindsay.com, which now offers easy online bill pay. Good luck to the Leopards this football season from the City of Lindsay.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
Hey friends, Danny Daniels here. I wanted to take a moment and let you know about a very helpful service that I provide for you and your family in our community. I own and operate Danny Daniels Pest Services, and I would like to ask you to call me the next time you have a need or desire for effective, safe, and affordable pest services. If you have spiders, roaches, ants, fleas, ticks, scorpions, crickets, whatever, I can help. Give me a call at 405-428-3833. That's 405-428-3833. I'd be glad to help.
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon polycarts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
Football season is here, and that means it's time to show off that school spirit with team apparel from Design It Screen Printing and Embroidery at 304 South Main in Lindsay. Design It can get you all geared up with t-shirts and caps, team uniforms, and also offers custom embroidery and screen printing. Stop by Design It at 304 South Main in Lindsay or call 405-756-3635. Go Leopards from all your fans at Design It in Lindsay.
Hey Leopard fans, this is Nick Johnson from First Baptist Church Lindsay. At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We would like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:50, and then we have Bible studies for children, youth, and adults starting at 6:30. First Baptist Church is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all of our student athletes a successful season. From all of us at First Baptist Church Lindsay, go Leopards!
Hey there, this is Trace Adams with Hassler Hot Oil Service. We are family owned and operated with over 25 years experience. I am a 4th generation Lindsay Leopard, and we proudly support Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes athletically and academically in all their endeavors. Call my dad, Greg Adams, at 405-756-6075 for all of your hot oiler needs. Again, that's 405-756-6075. Go Lindsay!
Legacy Roofing is a family-owned and operated business that serves Lindsay, Oklahoma and surrounding areas. We specialize in getting your home back to its best, whether it be annual wear and tear or storm damage. We don't just fix roofs, we take care of your home. Legacy Roofing, family-owned, community-focused, and always here for you. Call us today for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 and let us protect your home with the care it deserves.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come to our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405 756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our Leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
South Central Medical Center is a proud supporter of Lindsay Public Schools, and all of the staff and providers would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards the best of luck this football season. Go Leopards from everyone at South Central Medical Center. Tonight's broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Football brought to you in part by the Super C Mart, your hometown grocery store, offering everything you need to feed the family, including fresh produce and choice meats. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopard football team from your fans at the Super C Mart.
For all your repurposed furniture and other treasure needs, check out Junkin' with Janet's booth at Backroads Boutique on Main Street in Lindsay. Mr. and Mrs. J would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards a great football season. Go Leopards!
Welcome back to Burford Field. We wrap up Week 9 with a 44-12 win for the Lindsay Leopards over the Little Axe Indians. And we'll take a final look at our officially unofficial stats for tonight. We'll start with the Little Axe Indians, who had 30 rush plays and a net of only 33 yards on the ground. And Jordan Poe finishes the night with 5 carries for 13 yards. And then Landon Roberts had a couple of carries for 13 yards as well. Everybody else was 0 or 1 on their net rushes for the night. But again, 30 carries, 33 yards on the ground for Little Axe. Excuse me. Had a little bit of success through the air as Calderon was 4 of 9 for 100 yards. And had 2 touchdown passes. I'm sorry, of course, that last one there, the snap goes over Calderon's head, and everybody goes back to try to get him, and nobody bothered to cover Landon Roberts, and he was wide open at the other end of the field, and Calderon found him for 48 yards out. Jordan McGuire also had a 15-yard touchdown there in the first half, but Calderon ends up 4 of 9 for 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. He did throw the 1 interception tonight as well. For the Lindsay Leopards, 377 yards on the ground tonight for the Leopards on 33 rushing plays. Big night on the ground for the Leopards, some big gash plays. Dutton Taylor ends up with 11 carries, 133 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He had a 70-yarder and a 5-yarder. Then Crew Flood ends up with 8 carries for 135 yards. He had a 12-yard and an 11-yard touchdown run, but he also had a 70-yard run tonight. Then you get 54 on 4 carries from Isaac Cameron, 5 carries for 29 yards for Tug Fott, 2 carries for 18 yards for Rocker McCulley. Aiden Beck had a carry in there for 6 yards, and then Aiden Turner, 2 carries for 2 yards on the night. But 377 on the ground for the night. That's a big night rushing for the Leopards. Passing, didn't have but 2 completions all night long. Will Lawrence had a 19-yard reception. Aiden Beck ends up with a 28-yard touchdown reception. That one thrown by Tug Fott. But 2 of 6 on the night for Isaac Cameron. Fott goes, 1 for 2 tonight passing, but gets a touchdown out of it on the 28-yard reception. But 47 yards through the air for the Leopards on the night. And, again, so that gives you a total of, 300 and, I could add here, 324 yards, 424 yards, I guess, on the total offense on the night for the Leopards. With that, we're going to send it over to Andrew. We'll talk about the defensive numbers.
All righty, I'll start with Little Axe. Pretty tough sledding for the Indians tonight against that Leopard offense. I'll start with tackling. Leading tackler for Little Axe, Jaden Sampson, number 14. He recorded 6 tackles tonight. Good job there. TJ Upshaw, Tanner Chambers, and David Hensley with 5 tackles apiece. Jordan Poe with 3 and Jacob Davis with a pair. 424 yards allowed by the defense on 32 plays. 13.25 yards per play allowed by Little Axe tonight. So
that's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, depends on your perspective.
Well, I guess so. Yeah, if you're a Little Axe, maybe that's not so good.
And for the Leopards, a bunch of guys recording tackles tonight. Crew Flood finishes as the leader tonight, 6 for him. Tuck Fott had 5. Melvin McDonald, Keegan Gibson ended with 4. And we got Dutton Taylor, Isaac Cameron, Gus Torres. Holden Thornburg comes in late with 3 tackles. And Caven Hunter with a pair to round it out. We had interceptions by Eli Curry and Riker McCullough tonight. Great job for those young fellas. We allowed only 3.2 yards per play in the end, 133 yards total on 41 plays. Up from that halftime stat of just under 2, but a couple of big plays there by the subs there in the end. The long pass there on the botched, the bad snap, and then everybody goes to get the snap and forgets about the receivers down here just waving his hands. So that kind of padded the stats a little bit for Little Axe. Penalties-wise, the second half was pretty quiet. Each team only added 1 penalty from the second half. So Leopards was 75 yards total on 8 penalties, and for Little Axe, 45 yards on 4 penalties. So they kept it clean there, fairly clean despite some chippiness. There were a couple of offsetting ones. But none of those turned out to be too bad, thankfully. So good job by the Leopards tonight.
Well, again, 44-12 the final score, and the Lindsay Leopards, again, will improve to 5-1 in the district, 5-3 overall. And I think that's actually backwards. We should be now 6-3 overall.
You got it.
But we'll go look at next Friday night. We'll be right back here at Burford Field. Washington Warriors, the number 1 team in the state, Class 2A.
That ought to be interesting.
Yeah,
I think the Leopards have the goods to make a ball game out of that one. I haven't personally watched Washington this season, but I did watch a little bit of that Marlowe Washington game, which I really thought Marlowe might have come out on top on that one. It went into overtime, but so they're very, very, very tough, and they've had our number the last few years. I hope we can. I hope they come in here to Burford Field and we give them all they want.
Absolutely. Well, and it's. I think Washington, obviously, year after year is always good. The last couple of years, they have just been super dominant.
They have.
I think this year they're very, very good. I don't know that they're at that super dominant level this year. So, yes, they will go a long way in the playoffs.
Well, you've got the good apples-to-apples comparison there with Crossings in Washington. And how did that one turn out?
Well, I just think to say Washington up 42-14 on Crossings there at the third quarter.
That's a pretty good beating there, and we just narrowly escaped Crossings last week. So if you're comparing the two, we don't quite stack up with Washington. But again,
you just never
from Friday night to Friday night, you don't ever know in high school football.
That is absolutely true. Well, let's just wrap up with a couple extra scores here while we're there. Lexington up on Dixon 22-0, which kind of made things a little bit interesting at the bottom of the district here, but I still think Lex is going to end up just on the outside looking in at the end of this one. But a good game tonight for Lexington as they are in the process of defeating Dixon anyway. Mentioned the Washington game over Crossings. And then if we go back and look at, again, those other teams we were talking about that really matter, Jones all over OCS tonight, 42-7. Jones pretty well locks up that second place in the district. They'll have Blackwell next week, which should not be a problem for Jones at all. So Jones will probably end up 6-1 in the district behind Millwood, who has Perry next week, who also that should be an easy win for them as well. So it looks like the Leopards will be traveling to Jones unless we can sneak up on a Washington, and even then I don't know that it really changes Can I keep going?
Yeah,
All right.
looks like we got it
back. I started to say, you told me I'm losing audio here. It was kind of odd. Maybe I need to just quit talking. So we will wrap it up and get out of here. Again, we'll be right back here at Burford Field. It'll be senior night next week.
Yes,
Final
sir.
home regular season game. And probably be the last time we'll be at Burford Field this season. So we'll be back here, though, for the friendly confines of home for the final regular season game next Friday night, and it'll be a senior night here. So make sure you make plans to be here for that. So for that, we'll say a big thank you to Eric Bearden, also to Kevin Scruggs. A great job of running the camera up top. J.D. Scruggs running the live stream over here, engineering things for us. Appreciate him very much. Andrew, you did a great job as well.
Thank you.
And also a big thank you, Colton Harrell, back at our studios there in Lindsay, running the FM side. Appreciate all the work that she's done back there as well. My name is Greg Peary. We're going to say goodnight from Burford Field. We'll see you right back here next Friday night for the final regular season game. So until we see you then, remember, whatever you do, always be a good sport.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that. You, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Boris Motorsports in Chickasha, Oklahoma would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards the best of luck this football season.
South Central Medical Center is a proud supporter of Lindsay Public Schools, and all of the staff and providers would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards the best of luck this football season. Go Leopards from everyone at South Central Medical Center.